What's up, YouTube? Poor Man Podcast back with another video. Today's video is going to be Woman Cries Because She Believes That Feminism Lied to Her. Before I get into the video, though, gotta do YouTube stuff. The goal is 80,000 subscribers by September. It's a crazy goal. It's a big goal, but it's my goal. The only way I'm gonna get to my goal is if you give me the HBO special. Do you know what the HBO special is? That's the Help a Brother Out special, alright? So go on and help a brother out. Hit the like and subscribe button for more content. I'm gonna give y'all a second to do that. Alright, now let's get to the video. Woman cries because she believed that feminism lied to her. Let's see what she got to say. Oh, by the way, this video is taken by a woman in Kenya. So the ramifications for feminism is going to be different in a third world country than it is in a first world country. Obviously here, because we've made it so nice, you have the luxury, or women have the luxury, to go out and say that they want to be independent and live this lifestyle. But if you go to a third world country where they still depend on men and manual labor, right? They still depend on a man to be in the household to uphold the house. There's going to be different ramifications, so it'll be really interesting to see kind of her perspective. Also, this was sent to me on Instagram, so you know about the Instagram videos. You just never know what you're gonna get. Let's see what it's about.
Hi guys, I'm so sad right now because I just came to a realization. These past few days have been so hard for me. Because, you know how men say that women have toxic feminism, and you'll get to a certain age and no one will want to marry you and no one will love you.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've gotten to that point, guys. I was so hung on to this feminism thing, and I missed out on marriage and on children. And now I'm at a point in my life where I'm so bitter. I'm so jealous of people who have marriages because they are so happy and their husbands don't even cheat on them. And men are just the best. Right now is when I'm realizing I can't do without them.
The video is only a minute and a half, so let me just intrude here. This is the thing that I had a conversation with a woman not too long ago, maybe 3 or 4 months ago, where we talked about catcalling, and she basically was saying it's annoying, it's harassment, this and that, and I was just saying it's natural. You should be flattered by that feedback. You put on the outfit because you want to go out and get the attention. Why be upset about the attention? I get that it can be annoying, and obviously when men cross those boundaries, you got to know what the boundaries are, right? Some dudes cross that boundary, and of course I don't agree with that in terms of just it becoming harassment and you just chasing somebody down and doing too much, right? A compliment from across the street is okay, but you doing too much sometimes, dudes. You gotta read the room. But anyway, I kind of ended the conversation with this. I pretty much told her that the only thing you'll hate more than catcalling is when it stops, right? Because she was about 26, 27. And she was in a good position. She still got the DM. She still got dudes. She still feels attractive. She still gets the attention. But when she's 40, 45, 50 years old and all that goes away, she'll be wishing that she could get it back. Right? And not only that, but just kind of going down the road of women realizing too late that men are important. Right? You got women out here saying that I want to be an independent woman. You got single mothers, which is the poorest demographic in America. And I don't know how you're going to have home ownership if you are a single woman. Do you know how expensive it is to call a plumber? If you don't have a man around to do handiwork, how are you going to even have home ownership? Right? So but that's neither here nor there. The woman that I was talking to, she was doing yard work, right? And there was just things that needed to be moved, like cinder blocks. She needed to move the grill, this and that. And she kind of, she told me that she broke down crying in the middle of doing all of that because she realized this isn't what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not supposed to be out here. I'm 50 years old as a woman, and I'm out here lifting up cinder blocks and trying to move a dirty grill around, and this isn't supposed to be my job. I'm supposed to have a man here for this. Now, unfortunately for this woman in particular, she put her all into a man that wasn't worth it. Now, of course, that's your own decision, and unfortunately, you got to live by what happens, but that was her situation. So it made me feel a little more for her because the guy that she was chasing for a while just wasn't it, right? But it really shows you that later on in life, a lot of women do learn that you need that balance. It's just the yin and yang. So coming out here and thinking you gonna be this it's all cute when you still in your 20s, right? It's all cute then, but once you get older, all that go out the window. All your aunties, when they look at you and they look bitter because you look all young and this. So I'm talking about women on this side of the coin. When your auntie's looking at you at Thanksgiving and they treating you a certain way with a certain attitude because you young and you still got it. When you in certain situations with your boyfriend and they give you horrible advice, that's bitterness. All right, misery loves company. When you walk in late to a classroom, remember when you was in school and you be late to class, it always felt better when somebody else was late with you, didn't it? Same situation with a lot of these women. They ruin their prime and then they get bitter and they resent men and they want other women to resent men. Let's continue the video.
And right now I'm like, I don't care like if you are rich or poor, tall, dark, handsome, ugly, I don't care, by the way. As long as you're a man and you're breathing, like that's the only qualification I need, because I'm just so desperate for a husband. Like there's a lot of pressure around me, so if you can DM me and propose, I swear I'll behave and I'll marry you immediately. I'll wash your clothes, I'll cook for you, I'll have your children, and I'll be obedient and a submissive wife, because that is what you guys want. I'm no longer a feminist, guys. I'm sorry. Hi, guys.
And that's just the sad truth of it, right? Only when you're in your 30s do you realize that, or when women are in their 30s do they realize that, hey, the whole time all I had to do was be feminine. The whole time all I had to do was be submissive, and a man was going to commit his entire his entire being to making me feel happy, because that's what men do. We sacrifice ourselves to provide for the people around us, and to have people that are able to do that and you squander your ability to be with a person that's willing to do that is absolutely ridiculous, especially if it's just because of indoctrination. That's the end of the video. Till next time.